Hello everyone, this is Manoj Yadav from Mechanical Engineering Department. In our previous lecture, we discussed about method of joints. I told you that whenever you are asked to determine force in each and every member of a given truss, then we use method of joints. But suppose you are asked to determine the forces only two or only three members of a given truss. In that case, we use method of sections. So today we will discuss how to determine forces in various members by using method of sections. In this method, we generally use the equation sigma m equal to 0 for finding out the forces in members of trusses. Now let's take the first example. I am taking the example. We are given a truss which is having three members AB, AC and BC. 10 kilonewton load is acting at point C and reactions are acting at point A and B. Angle 60 degree and 30 degree are given and the length AB is given as 5 meter. So first of all we will determine the value of reactions. You can see RA plus RB minus 10 equal to 0. So RA plus RB equal to 10. Now take moment about point A. So we will get RB into 5 minus 10 into 1.25 equal to 0. So RB equal to 2.5 and RA equal to 7.5. Now once we have calculated the value of reactions, then we will start the method of sections. Suppose you are asked to find out the forces in member AC and member AB. So first of all, we will encircle these two members and then cut a section line passing through these circles. Now we will see that whether in left hand side of this section line or in right hand of section line, in which side forces are less. So we consider only the side which is having less number of forces. So in this diagram you can see that in left hand side the forces are only one force is there and in right hand side two forces are there. So we will consider left hand side of this figure, and then the forces and reactions of right hand side are assumed to be 0. You can see in the second diagram where I have eliminated the reaction RB which was 2.5 and 10 kilonewton. So the forces on right hand side are eliminated. Now next step is to assume forces in various member which are being asked. So suppose force in member AC and force in member AB is asked. So we assume that force in member AC is FAC and force in member AB is FAB. Then we will find out the point about which the moment of one of these two forces will be 0. So we identify the 2 points about which forces of these two unknowns will be 0. So you can see in the diagram that FAC is going towards point C. So if we take moment about this point C, then moment of FAC will be 0 and you will get the value of FAB. So we will take moment about point C. Now similarly, you can see that FAB is going towards point B. So if we take moment about point B, the moment of FAB will be 0 and we will get the value of FAC. So in this way we have to identify the points about which we can take moment so that moment of these one force will be 0. So we will take moment about point C and take moment about point B. Now take moment about point C. So moment of FAC will be 0. FAB will try to rotate the body in anti-clockwise direction. So moment will be FAB into perpendicular distance, which is 2.5 sine 60. So FAB into 2.5 sine 60. Now 7.5 will try to rotate the body in clockwise direction, so its movement will be negative. So minus 7.5 into this perpendicular distance is 1.25 equal to 0. So in this way we have calculated that FAB, that is force in member AB, is 4.33 kilonewton tensile. Now we will take moment about point B. When we will take moment about point B, the moment of force FAB will be 0. The two remaining force will be FAC and 7.5. So FAC and 7.5 both will try to rotate the body in clockwise direction, so their movements will be negative. So minus FAC into perpendicular distance for FAC is BC, which is 5 sin 60. So FAC minus FAC into 5 sin 60, and minus 7.5 into 5 is equal to 0. So in this way we can calculate the value of FAC, which is minus 8.66 kilonewton. Now minus sign here represents that the force is compressive instead of tensile. So in this problem we discussed that how to determine forces when only force in two members are asked. Now suppose forces in three members are asked or four members are asked. In that case we will assume, we will take moment about those forces about which moment of two forces will be 0. Okay, let's take another example. I have taken a cantilever truss. 1000 kilonewton force is acting at point T. You have to find out forces in member CE, CD and BD. So whenever we have the cantilever truss, we need not to determine the value of reactions. Okay, we will just make the section line and take the right hand side of the section line. Then we will assume the forces in the members in which we have to calculate the forces. So assume force FCE in CE member, FCD in CD member and FBD in member BD. Or we have assumed here F1, F2 and F3. Then we will try to find out the points about which moment of two forces will be 0. So you can see that F1 and F2 are meeting at point C. So if we take moment about this point C, then moment of F1 and F2 will be 0 and we will get the value of F3. Similarly, you can see that F2 and F3 are meeting at point D. So if we take moment about this point D, then moment of F2 and F3 will be 0. So we will get the value of F1. Now third point which we have to take the moment is we can take moment about any remaining point in the side which we are considering. Suppose we are considering right hand side. So in right hand side we are only having point D and point E. We have already taken moment at point D. So now we can take moment about point E. So in this way we have identified the 3 points about which we have to take the moments. So C point, B point, C point, D point and E point. Now take the moments. When we take moment about C point, F1 and F2's movement will be 0. Minus 1000 into distance is 4. So minus 1000 into 4 minus F3 into 2 is equal to 0. So F3 will be minus 2000 kilonewton, that is compressive. Now take movement about point D. When we take movement about point D, so movement of F2 and F3 will be 0. Minus 1000 into 4 plus F1 into 2 equal to 0. So F1 will be 2000 Newton, that is tensile. Now take moment about point T. So when we take moment about point T, the moments of 1000 and F1 will be 0. Now F2 and F3 will try to rotate the body in clockwise direction, so their movements will be taken as negative. So minus F2 into 4 minus F3 into 2 equal to 0. Now value of F3 is already calculated, which is minus 2000, that is compressive. So minus minus sign will be positive, and in this way we can get the value of F2, which is 1000 Newton, that is tensile force. So in this way you can see that what is the procedure to find out the forces. First of all, we determine the value of reactions. Then we make a section line about which we have to uh, 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 calculate the forces in various members. Then we will assume one side of section line where forces are less, and then we assume the forces in the members in which we have to calculate the forces. Next step is to find out the points about we have to take the moments, and then by making moment equation we can find out the value of each and every force in various members of trusses. So this is the method of sections. Thank you everyone.